You ever consider moisture farming?
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters. And we've got some news today for Star Wars Battlefront 2, starting off with a surprise weekend event that's going on now and throughout the weekend. And this is what the community manager had to say about the surprise weekend event. So he said, update on this weekend's event in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Battle point costs for heroes have been reduced by 50%, and it's 9 versus 9 in Galactic Assault. So it is a Heroes Unleashed chaotic event this weekend, guys, in the Galactic Assault. And if you know me, I love Heroes Unleashed events, so I'll be jumping into this weekend. I'm really looking forward to, especially since we now have Count Dooku in the mix, so it should be a lot of fun. Now, also, if you're wondering about February, we are now in February, and February is shaping up to be the biggest month for Battlefront 2. You know, with Anakin Skywalker, the Clone Trooper skin update, and then, of course, the large-scale game mode. So, with February in mind, Ben did say we'll have another double XP event in February as well. And then there is a community calendar coming up for February. And this is what Ben had to say about that in response to David. So David asked, when can we expect the community calendar for February? Ben replied and said, maybe today, if not next week. So we'll be keeping our eyes peeled for the community calendar today. And as soon as we find out about that, guys, I'll post a video about it and get that up on our channel so we will know what to expect for February's community events. I'm really curious to see what they have planned, especially around the actual update, which is later in February when Anakin Skywalker arrives and all of that cool stuff arrives. Now, this is an interesting note. This doesn't confirm anything necessarily, but Benoit did say he's heading to GDC, which is the Game Developers Conference, in March, which is really interesting to me. He could be helping out with other games. I've seen him do that before. Or maybe they'll be showing off something for Battlefront 2 in March, or maybe something else. We'll have to see. But fingers crossed that they have something planned for DLC in March for Star Wars Battlefront 2. We know that they will be supporting Star Wars Battlefront 2 beyond February, which is great news. But we don't know exactly what's happening in March. So hopefully there's something cool at GDC. We'll have to see. But again, take that with a grain of salt. We'll see what happens. Now, if you're like me and you hate stuns in Battlefront 2, well, Ben confirmed that they are looking into the stuns in Battlefront 2 because a lot of Redditors were out there on Reddit today complaining about both Iden Versio stun and then also Lando stun being way too OP. And I totally agree with this. I always have felt that the stuns in Battlefront 2 are way too OP, and honestly, they're just annoying, especially if you're on the receiving end of them. If you're dishing it out, not so annoying because you're completely dominating, but if you're on the receiving end of the stun, as you know, guys, it's extremely frustrating. So, hopefully in the next coming update or updates, DICE, you know, really tones down the stuns in Battlefront 2 and works on that. But guys, there's the news update. It's a short news update for today. Now, if there is a community calendar reveal for February today, we'll be making another video on that. So expect that, hopefully. If not, it'll be early next week, but hopefully it happens today. But guys, I will see you next time, and may the Force be with you always.
Wow.